no more code switching. Like, we are done code switching. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how you can own your Blackness in corporate America. I know we have been going through some really tough times right now with the incident of George Floyd, and to go through all this and try to make change all in the midst of a pandemic it could be really overwhelming. And I just feel like even though these things are going on a brighter side, I feel like it's such a beautiful time to be Black in America. I feel like now is a really great time to really demand all the things that we've been asking for, and the things that we have been wanting, and the things that we just deserve just as basic human beings. So yes, this is a really great time to utilize your platform and just really put your voice out there to really make change. So that's why I wanted to make this video. Just a little background. In my corporate career, I've always been the only Black girl or one of few. And I've never really had an issue with it, honestly. But it's just a simple fact. I've always been one or one of few. But I was thinking about it, and then I realized in a sense that I used to have a certain pride in that. Like, I used to feel like, okay, maybe I am the affirmative action hire, but if I am, then I'm the best out there. I'm the best that there is. And I wasn't really utilizing my voice to try to figure out why there wasn't more diversity, or even try to really incorporate more diversity into the workplace. I just took it, for what it is, and did what I had to do. So yes, and I don't really think that was the right mindset to have. Like, I just wanted to provide like 3 tips that I feel that you can really implement in the workplace to really own your Blackness in corporate America, and just really use your voice to really make change in the workplace. So let's get straight into it. Okay, so I seen this post on Instagram, and it was like a list of things that Black women are simply tired of hearing. And one of the tips that stood out to me was, we're tired of hearing you are so aggressive. And man, when I tell you, I have been through that so many times, where it may have come off as I'm trying to be aggressive, when really I'm just like being assertive and just trying to explain myself about why the situation happened or why I got to this solution. The importance of it is really understanding the difference between aggressive and assertive. Now, you can definitely be aggressive. You can be aggressive in a way as if someone's trying to help you or trying to explain a task to you, and your response is rude, it's nasty. You're not really receptive to what they're saying. You're just like looking for a reaction because you may have thought they were coming at you in a negative way. So yes, there is a way that you can be aggressive. But being assertive, to me, it's basically like standing up for yourself. It's explaining why you got to the solution that you did, because you probably looked at it a different way and your process was probably different. So it's just explaining that to whoever the case may be, to just like really stand and just like explain yourself. And it's not that you're trying to argue, it's just like you don't want them to view it in this light. So you're just simply explaining yourself. And, I felt like with me sometimes, every time I gave a reaction, any type of reaction, it just came off as if I was being aggressive, or I was just like angry, or just like being mean for no reason, when I was just simply trying to explain myself about how I got to here. You know what I'm saying? So yes, just really understanding the importance between aggressive and assertive. We want to be assertive and we don't want to be aggressive. Okay, so number 2 tip for owning your Blackness in corporate America is no more code switching. Like, we are done code switching. So we're being authentic to our true tones and our true voices. We're not going to switch it up. We're not going to apologize for having the tones and the accents that we have. And yes, there are plenty of Black people very articulate, like plenty, but we're tired of it coming off as if, oh, you talk white too, because that's not what it is. Like, what does that even mean? Like, I don't know. I just feel like that shouldn't even be a thing. We need to start being really true and authentic to ourselves in the workplace. So yeah, no more code switching. Like, code switch for what? Okay, so the number 3 tip on owning your Blackness in corporate America is actually the most important tip to me, and it's speak up. I've been in plenty situations where I've let a lot of things slide and I didn't speak up, and things that probably shouldn't be said in the workplace. And I just didn't say anything because I know back in the day I would be like, well, maybe they don't know they're being racist, or maybe they don't know that's inappropriate. But at this point, there's just no excuse. Like, if you're being racist. I don't care what anybody say. I don't think there's any excuse for why you would say it and not mean it in that way. So there's just no excuse for it anymore. And I don't think we should let it slide anymore. I think we should speak up in the moment. It's not our job to educate on racism either, because Google is available, the media is available, all these tools, resources, books, movies, all of these resources are available. There's just no excuse. We as the Black community shouldn't have to explain what racism is or what it means to be racist. Like, it's just not our job. It's just not our job. If there's a way to bring more diverse opportunities to your company or organization, speak up, bring it to the table. The Black dollar is so important. Like, our dollars are so important to so many businesses. And we have to realize that and really take ownership in that and realize that our voices matter. And what we say matters, like what we think matters, and our opinions matter. And if you're the only one, and if you're one of few, this is your time. This is your opportunity to really use everything that is going on in the world and everything that's been going on for some time, and just really bring change to your culture, your community. Just speak up. I don't think you should get in trouble for it. And if you do get in trouble for it, if you do get fired for it, or the case may be, then you know that that is just not a place that you need to be working at. Simple. But you should be okay to fact check somebody or let them know that that's not okay. Yeah, let's just speak up. Stop being afraid to speak up. So yes, those were my 3 tips on how you can really own your Blackness in corporate America. Like I said, I'm very excited for all the change that is happening for the Black community. And I just feel like I had to make this video because regardless, I do have some sort of platform. I am a Black millennial entrepreneur. And it's only right that I use my voice in a right way to bring change when I know that I can have an impact on someone or bring influence to someone. So yes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please make sure you like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I will talk to you guys later.